Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia word comes from ancient Greek words mesos and potamos. Mesos means middle and potamos means river. It translates to land between the rivers. It is a historical region of West Asia situated within the Tigris and Euphrates river system in the northern part of Fertile Crescent. Fertile Crescent is a crescent-shaped region in the Middle East spanning modern-day Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, and Jordan. In 7000 to 6000 BCE, beginning of agriculture in the northern Mesopotamian plains. From 5000 BCE, settlements had begun to develop in southern Mesopotamia. These were of various kinds that gradually developed around temples that developed as a center of trade, imperial cities. Early settlers began to build and rebuild temples at settled spots in their villages. The god was the focus of worship. People offered grain, curd, and fish, and God was also considered the owner of the agricultural fields, the fisheries, and the herds of a local community. The temple gradually developed its activity and became the main urban institution. Chiefs who became victorious in wars offered precious booty to the gods and renovated the community's temples. 3200 BCE, first writing in Mesopotamia. Language of Mesopotamia was Sumerian. Along with Sumerian, Semitic languages were also spoken in early Mesopotamia. Akkadian came to be the dominant during Akkadian Empire. However, Sumerian was retained for administrative, religion, literary, and scientific purposes. Cuneiform is a large syllabic script that was used to write several languages of the ancient East. The development of writings or society have languages in which spoken sounds convey certain meanings. This is verbal communication. Writings too is a verbal communication but in a different way. The first Mesopotamian tablets written around 3200 BCE contained pictures like signs and numbers. There were about 5000 lists of oxen, fish, bread, loaves, etc. Mesopotamians wrote on tablets of clay. When a transaction was completed, the tablet was thrown away. So each transaction, however minor, required a separate written tablet. By 2600 BCE, writing was used for making dictionaries, recording land transfers, narrating the deeds of kings, and announcing any changes in the laws of the land. Sumerian, the earliest known language of Mesopotamia, which was gradually replaced after 2400 BCE by the Akkadian language. The system of writing, the science that a Mesopotamian scribe had learned, ran into hundreds, and he had to handle a wet tablet and get it written before it dried. Writing was a skilled craft, but more important, it was an enormous intellectual achievement, conveying in visual form the system of sounds of a particular language. Mesopotamians believed that the kings and queens were descended from the city of gods, but unlike the ancient Egyptians, they never believed that kings were real gods. Lamassu, initially depicted as a goddess in Sumerian times, where it was called Lamassa, it was later depicted from Assyrian times as hybrid of a human, bird, and a bull or lion, and bird wings under the Lamassu. The greatest legacy of Mesopotamia to the world is its scholarly tradition of time reckoning and mathematics. Tablets dating around 1800 BCE show multiplication and division tablets, square and square root tables, and tables of compound interest. The Mesopotamians worked on the division of the year into 12 months according to the revolution of the moon around the earth, the division of the months into 4 weeks, the day into 24 hours, and the hours into 60 minutes. Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was a hero in ancient Mesopotamian mythology and the portrayal of the Epic of Gilgamesh, an epic poem within Akkadians,